If I don't have my narrative, I should just pack my bags and go home and just say fuck this shit, because I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm just every week I'm just going in and out, in and out. Yo, what is up, guys? It is that time of the month. It's time to break down March. Right now, it is April 7. It is a bit late. It is that time though. It is that time to break down March, and I'm gonna show you guys what really is trading, because honestly, these videos aren't the best. Like making my monthly reviews, I don't honestly get a lot of reviews, and I don't know why. Probably because people don't give a shit about me, and they don't give a shit about just my journey. And it's honestly normal. It's normal for them to not give a shit. They only care. People only care about live trading, and if they made money. If I made money, then they care. Or if they see a big P&L, they see good traders, they make money, then they're gonna click the video. And it's totally normal. I understand, but that's not always trading. Trading is honestly the journey. Trading is a lot of struggles. That's part of the journey. Not a lot of people are as genuine as me. Not a lot of people are showing you guys transparency and just the struggles of trading and ups and downs. And I'm pretty much documenting my whole journey in this, and it's fine. But I'm just gonna keep doing me and just showing you guys my progress, because I want to be that trader, and that proves that everyone is wrong. Because you could make it in day trading, you just have to put your absolute hardest in this and just keep working. All right, that was a little rant, but I am going to break down this month, and there is a key problem that I've been having, and I've been noticing it more. And also today, if I go to March, this is my P&L, and yeah, it's cool. I'm up. I am like profitable, right? That's nice. Right now it's just combine, or right now it is just paper money, because it's just simulated money. So technically I haven't made any money, or I haven't lost any money, because I haven't actually withdrew anything. So it's just paper money, right? So far I'm up 461, and my trade win percentage is 54. Average win to loss is about a 1. So pretty much I am about break even, slightly up. Honestly, this is just like one trade that I won, so I'm not really that up, and nothing really to celebrate. And then when I go down, yeah, so this is the March, and pretty much break even. I'm just like winning a month, or I'm winning a week and I'm losing a week, and it's just like this kind of like break even cycle, or they call it the boom bust cycle, where you just go like you're doing good and then you lose all your profits. You're doing good and you're losing all your profits. That's honestly how I feel right now. I'm like in that break even stage, and I'm like very close. I'm just like close to, and where I'm like start to like see more consistency, and I had to fix my issues that I'm having, and then I should be fine. It's a bit different from what I'm doing right now. It's like some people, like they trade a lot and they do good, and then one day they just blow everything, they lose everything. But my risk management is pretty much just like fine. Like I'm only taking one trade a day, and so my risk management is pretty good. And this day I did take 3, and that was very close. I took a trade and only take one trade a day, and I ended up taking 2 more trades, but I sold out like really instantly. If I click here, yeah, I was in the trade for like a couple seconds and I exited, because I knew that I can't be doing this shit, and I just sold out. So honestly, I could do auto lockout because it's top step, but I feel like training my mind to not actually take more trades is training my discipline more. Although auto lockout could maybe be better, and that's probably is better, but I'm still doing this for now. And I did do it here as well. I just sold it real quick. Or no, this trade, I got into the trade, I didn't like it, so I sold out, and then I got back into the trade, and then I liked it. Yeah, that's the only problem, because this instance can happen. I get into a trade and I don't like it, so I instantly just get out. And I guess it's not good to just get in and out trades, so that could be a problem in the future. And I don't want to get into a trade and just like exit. So maybe there's some trades where I just get into a trade and I just think I could just exit the trade. So that's why I may take a stupid loss for no reason, because I think I have this in my mind where I can just exit a trade whenever. So that could be a problem. So maybe I do put auto lock in the future. Yeah, so I think February as well, I think I was up, honestly. Or was I down? February I was up. When I showed you guys my last video, my last monthly review, I was on combine around this area, or express, and then I actually was up, but it shows red because obviously I don't see the other months or other days. In the beginning of the month, I was trading 3 M and Q, and then I decided to increase my lot size, or I decided to increase my trade to 5 M and Q, so 5 micros. The reason being was because I felt like when I started my combine, which was right here, I was trading like 3 M and Q or 4. So my idea was I was trading one mini, which is 10 micros, and that was for eval. I was trading that, and then what I was gonna do was that when I went to express, I was gonna reduce my size in half, and I felt like that was a good size because I'm obviously not trying to rush the process. I was trying to decrease my size, but I felt like still that I feel like I can lose this amount of trades, and I don't want to blow my account too fast. So that's why I went lower, and then I just lost this whole week, and I felt like why was I doing good, and then later I just started doing bad. So maybe I was attaching myself to the outcome. Later this week, the next week, I just do all bad again. Right here, I do all bad. On Friday, I decided to increase my size to 5, and I lost, and like, oh, it is what it is. I later decided to do 7 micros because if I lose this trade, I lose my count. So I might as well just go a bit higher, and that's what I did, and I won. Then later it just went up from there. And yeah, I was thinking, okay, yeah, I think it's because I'm attaching myself to outcome. I'm getting a bit scared about the trading. So I'm just gonna go back to like okay size and just not even worry about it. Then later I did good the whole week. The next week I thought, okay, it'll be better. Then I started doing bad again. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Next week I do good. Next week I do bad. Like, what the hell is going on? It's just really annoying, and it sucks. And I feel like every week, every time I do good, I feel like, okay, I should be doing good now. I kind of understand what I'm doing. Then later next week I just do bad. Like, I don't know what's really the problem here. I think I kind of understand. I know I'm saying I think because I am thinking a lot. That's mainly what trading is. You're self-reflecting every single day. So if you aren't self-reflecting, you aren't journaling your trades, then I don't know what you're doing. What I realized for this whole month, and just understanding when I got to express and I keep doing good and I keep doing bad, it does suck. Like, that's a really bad thing. But I keep reflecting every single week, and I feel like I keep making the same mistakes. When I do good, I just do everything good. And there's not really much to say when you do good. There's obviously the execution. You can do better execution or whatever. But then when I do bad, it's like, I know why I do bad, but I'm not really fixing it. But I keep seeing it more. I keep seeing it more. And today is like the day where I kind of understand it more. And let me just show you guys an example of the trade. Here's one example of a day where I understood, like, I feel like I understood everything. I understood that we're just bearish. We're completely bearish. And what I need to do is I need to look for signatures to just go lower. Just go lower. So it's so simple. I'm bearish. I know that I don't need to long. All I need to do is look for signatures to wait for a bullish disrespect and then short right here. We go up and then we flip bearish, short right here. We go up and then we're failing to go higher, so we just short. Even over here. So why am I just fading those trades? I'm fading those trades because I'm just not liking it as much, and that's fine. I can always wait for something else. But over here, I just see straight red candles, and I'm thinking that, okay, we just keep failing to go higher, and I'm just gonna short. But there's no rebalance, there's no disrespect, there's no nothing. So then I just FOMO into the trade right here. I understand that I'm FOMO into trades randomly sometimes, and that's affecting me a lot because some days I'll do good, some days I'll lose because I just FOMO into some random trade. So the problem is me. The problem is just like my psychology. It's always going to be a battle of like you versus you, and that's what I had to deal with. I had to over time get better at it and fix my mistakes. Straight candles like this, it doesn't seem like a good trade. This right here, it looks like straight FOMO, and then it rebalances and it still goes lower. So that's why I felt like it was FOMO. So I didn't take that trade. But now when it happens again, I'm feeling like I'm like gonna miss out now because I missed out here, I missed out here, I missed out here, and then now I just decided to do it right here. But now the setup is completely different. There's no rebalance. There's no nothing, and then I lose. Here was fine, but here is not fine. But I feel like it's the same trade. But I don't take the other setups that actually make sense. But now I take the trade that's stupid and I just FOMO into some random trade. That's my problem. I'm actually just breaking down my last week trading. This is my other problem. Pretty much we swept all the draws lower and we're just bullish. So I'm just pattern trading right here. I don't understand my narrative, and I see something happen real quick. Like maybe the candles are just printing really fast, or something's happening. And this thing is a reversal sequence. We go down lower, go up higher. We have a bearish disrespect, and I'm just thinking that we want to go lower. But why do we want to go lower? That's the question that I don't know. So I see something really quickly. Like I'm just like trading. I'm just like not trying to care about the outcome. So I'm not really trying to focus so much on the charts. And then when I see something really quickly, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna short. And I just click the button. And I don't know why. I just click the button. So subconsciously, like my intuition, like sometimes I understand what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't understand. Most of the times I don't understand because I'm just like, I'm thinking it's good. But when you think it's good, it's not good because you have no narrative. You're not really reading the charts. I'm like just looking at Nasdaq. I'm like, okay, we're doing a reversal sequence. You have this higher here, like my strategy is, and then we start going lower. We go up higher. We disrespect. We start shorting. But I've done it. I've done this trade a lot. It works out a lot of times. But the context really matters. The context right now, we don't want to go lower because we already swept all the draws lower. Why are we going lower? So right now, I have no context, but when I see something, I just take it. But that's not, I have no narrative, I have no confirmation because I'm just seeing 1 minute signatures. I'm just pattern trading signatures, but I have no real context. That's why I'm losing over here. I just take something because I see something that looks good, but at the end of the day, I have nothing behind the trade. That's why I lose. So 1 week I do good because I'm just understanding everything. I'm just like reading a narrative and I'm just like, you know, just being patient. The next week I'm taking, sometimes I take one trade that's good. The other trades I'm just like FOMOing random trades, or I just have no narrative for some reason. That's what I need to fix. Here's today's trade where I lost, right? So we go lower and I'm looking at like, we have a bullish candle, we disrespect, this bullish SMT is not delivering. All right, so I'm gonna short. We get this bearish candle and it's just disrespecting. I'm thinking draws are lower and I just lose. Second trade I take right here, this is a forward test. Why does it work? It looks almost the same thing. You see how there's like so much bearish candles and it looks like it's kind of FOMO now. And I just see a bullish candle, it gets disrespected. Over here, we have like full straight bearish candles. We get a bullish candle, it starts flipping. And then why does it work now? Why does it work? This one actually kind of looks worse because we're getting more candles straight downside and then this. But why am I losing here? This is what I saw. I saw Nasdaq go down. It displaced through this draw, and it honestly didn't displace. And I didn't realize this because look, it took the draw here, it took the draw here, then it displaced. So technically, it didn't really displace through the draw, and I need to wait for rebalance, and I didn't. Okay, so let's say it did displace through the draw, right? Now, I looked at that as bullish disrespect, and I'm just trying to short. But then I saw on my screen, I just clicked sell by rate because I saw something clean. But then when I look at ES, and I didn't even look at ES. I swear I didn't even look at ES properly. But we taking this draw, and I need to wait to see what happens on this draw. And that is why I lost. I did not look at ES. I did not have any narrative behind my trade. I just saw something that looked good, and I thought this was displaced through the draw, which it actually didn't. And this bullish SMT is not delivering, so I'm just gonna short. And that's what I did, and I just lost because I have no narrative. I just took the trade really quickly. Did not really look at ES. That's why I lost. This trade works because we actually displaced through the draw. Actually, I guess honestly, it didn't really displace because it took the draw here. But this is actually more displacement than this. Or it could be the same thing. But the reason why it's different is because we displaced through the draw and ES is right here. ES is right here. It also displaced through the draw. And the draw right here is really close to this draw. So this time, ES hasn't taken anything right now. And this bullish SMT down here, it's definitely not delivering. So we get a rebalance. And now we're flipping bearish. That's the short. And ES has this lower here that I can take, so that's why it wants to take it. But this trade right here, the ES already took in a draw, so we have to wait to see what happens on the draw. Every time we take a draw, we have to see what happens. And I didn't see what happens. I just tried to take a random trade because I saw Nasdaq looking good, but ES was not looking good. So they both had to look good for me to take the trade. And I did not look at ES today. Like, I'm watching the narrative, like in the beginning, like I was watching here, I didn't like any trades. I was fading every trade. And then later, I'm just waiting. I don't think I'm going to take a trade. And then later I see something and I just take it. But then I just leave out my narrative. And that's the problem. I need my narrative every single day. If I don't have my narrative, I should just pack my bags and go home and just say fuck this shit. Because I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm just, every week, I'm just going in and out, in and out. Although I finally like broken even. Like when I first started, I was almost going to blow my account. And then I made it all back, and like it feels like good, like oh, I'm finally break even, but it's still like not a good feeling. I've been in this stage for like a month already, probably almost like a month and a half, and it does not feel the best. It's almost coming to like 2 months, like just going up and down, and it sucks. But you know, this is part of the journey. I have to keep grinding and just keep learning every week. It's honestly better than just like blowing my accounts and just like retrying. Like I'm still saving my money and just like still trading on actual like Express account and just like working on my psychology every day and just like trading. So it's not the worst case scenario. I have to really fix my mistakes if I want to move forward and just like keep learning every single day. And that is my biggest problem. What I need to work on every day, just narrative every week, narrative every day. understanding the higher time frame, understanding where we want to go, like the draws and everything. And that's what I need to fix in March. Although it's like, oh, I'm up a little bit, but I don't give a shit about that. What matters is like payouts. What matters is like showing consistency. But clearly, I'm just like going up and down. So although it's like a tiny bit up, it's like it's not enough. So I clearly need to put more time into the charts and just work on every day, really focusing and dialing down on my narrative to do good. Yep, that is the end of this recap. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and what I like to say in every single video, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Keep staying disciplined, keep staying consistent, and let's just get 1% better every day, and I'll see you in the next one.